Tgwds. Whoa. Echo. There we go. Now we're better. So, we are going to dive into Chex Quest for the Nintendo Switch and determine whether or not it's worth it. And for the life of me, I can't imagine any better way to start your morning than with a little Chex Quest. Ooh, Unreal 4. So let's dive into this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So yes, Chex. It is the breakfast cereal that nobody actually eats for cereal. Why? Because it tastes a bit like a baboon butt. But if you smother it in chocolate and call it a Muddy Buddy, it's really good. If you throw it in the oven and toast it with some spices, some rye crisps, maybe some nuts, or pretzel sticks, or those little tiny little French bread loaf looking things, it's really good. Throw some Cheetos into the mix. You've got yourself some Chex Party Mix. That's delicious. So, this game currently on sale for 18 cents. Normally $4.99, but yes, it is on sale for 18 cents on the eShop, which is 18 cents more than what you could have gotten the original Chex Quest for by just buying a box of Chex cereal. Okay, but it is a Doom clone and actually built on the original Doom engine. Although, for this version, they have updated the F out of the graphics. It's cartoony. The motions are stiff. This is early 2000s Flash animation in the vein of Scream of the Shulka and, God, what was that other Doctor Who Flash animation that the BBC put out? Had Colin Baker in a blue jacket. I don't remember. So yeah, the story and plot. You play Commander Fred Chex. At least I think it's Fred. Was it Fred? I can't remember who I selected. There's actually a list of characters. And these parasites have come to eat all of the snacks. And you have to go in and Doom Guy your way through breakfast. God, General Puffer. By the way, that sounds like a... Oh, God. Did I choose Pretzel Guy? I don't think I chose Pretzel Guy. Never mind. I didn't mean to. But we're on our way to Planet Bazoik in our Chex StarCraft. As I guess Pretzel Guy. I didn't mean to. Ooh. Titles. Title card. Ding. So, the first thing I'm noticing on this is, of course, the graphical upgrade. But yeah, it's a first-person shooter. Technically, not really a shooter because you're not shooting. You are zorching. Oh God, that... If your cereal looks like that... If your cereal looks like Demon Bukkake, you have definitely ended up in the wrong area. My health is at 67%. Armor's at 0%. I am Commander Pretzel. So, yeah. The first thing that really you notice outside of picked up slime repellent, outside of the updated graphics? I mean, let's take a look at these things. Oh my god, it's like a heffalump or Mr. Snuffleupagus. Fell into the I don't know. Yeah, they said I don't know on that's not safe for TV or whatever the hell that show was. I mean, this is, especially for 18 cents, if you've got a first-person shooter craze, or you just want to zorch the hell out of some Flemoids, I think is technically their name. Maybe I'll have to go research that. But definitely rejects from the Sesame Street sponsored Mucinex commercial. Now, there are a couple of things that I've got to say about, let's take options. Audio, controls, control map. Okay, I was hoping to be able to turn up the brightness. I can't. But, so you will not be playing Brutal Chex Quest. Anybody familiar with the PC version? That is a mod that turns it wholeheartedly into Doom. AVGN has an excellent episode talking about Chex Quest. So I won't go into the history and everything. But let's eat that bowl of fruit, get some health back. There we go. Look, I'm at 23 health now. Do you know how difficult it is to talk about this while playing it? I mean, there are seriously some very difficult FPSs. Yep, let's Zorch. Oh, God, no. I've got to pull out my spoon. Which is just great that your secondary weapon is a spoon charged with interstellar transporting abilities. Okay, just a second. Let's see if I can. It's me. Haha. Zorge. That's closed. Can I get... The original was extremely faithful to, like, the Doom clone thing. Right down to the fact that the levels were identical. Okay, so I've reopened my door. That should let me come back out here. All of those guys are still dead. Let's escape into my craft. Oh, I picked up the blue key. Excellent. Chex Mix. Blue area. Access only. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please tell me I have... Oh, I picked up more ammunition. That's right. Good. So, graphically, yeah, it's cartoony. It's a family-friendly first-person shooter. There's not a lot to complain about. It's cartoony, but that's part of... You're playing Chex Quest. What do you expect? Come on. The marketing team isn't going to, make it brutal. That's what the modding community is for. There is a door back here. Oh, red access. Oh, shh. I will tell you, I'm getting a little distracted by how dark this is. But, so, graphically speaking, and here's where we get down into the... Is this a Muddy Buddy? Is it Chex Party Mix? Is it... Or is it just the baboon butt after a Speedy Gonzales special plate, lunch special at your local hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant? Because, boy, there are so many different options for this to go. Okay. Oh, I'm slimed. Dang. So, graphics. The graphics are actually really enjoyable. I'm going to give them an 18. Okay. Main menu? Okay, there we go. Yeah, audio or controls. We'll leave this here. So, graphically, it's 18. It's cute. It's a family-friendly, super... I'm not going to say easy FPS, but graphically, it really gets the job done, and it has this weird kind of charm to it. The controls, exactly what you need from an FPS. There's no aim assist, no motion controls or anything, but you don't really need that in this type of retro style shooter. So controls, also going to get an 18, that's 36. Music, a little distracting, because you really want that doom thumping soundtrack. But, yeah, it's not there. Outside of that, though, it's better than the YouTube royalty-free music that appear in a lot of budget titles. So, we're going to give it 15. Brings us up to 51. Gameplay. You know what, guys? It's a first-person shooter in the style of the original Doom, where you play as Chex cereal. Seriously. You're not going to... Gameplay is solid. We'll give it 18 again. That gives us a grand total of 69. Nice. And then finally, value. What do I think the value is on this? So, to discuss it a little bit, $4.99 for a game that used to be free but is completely remastered with additional characters, and it's Doom, just with cereal and Zorchers. And don't worry, you can pick up all the different weapons. There are more weapons in this than just your primary Zorcher and your spoon. Right down to, you can see there the round pretzel has a spork. That might, I think the electric spork, if I remember right, the electric spork was the chainsaw. It's tongue-in-cheek comedy. at its marketing best. So yeah, this is a commercial. But the value proposition, especially at 18 cents, however the hell that works, is great. At 18 cents, it gets a 20. At $4.99, it it gets an 18 for value, which brings us up to the grand total of 87 on the spectrum. The arbitrary spectrum of the Gaming with Dad show scoring. So, I would honestly say this is a go off and buy. It's especially if you have that nostalgic of opening up that box of Chex, choking it down with milk, tasting the kind of cardboardy Chex, and plopping that CD into your Windows 97 PC and proceeding just to zorch through the enemies. For a lot of us, it was our first introduction to first-person shooters. Not me, I'm old as dirt. So, but I remember playing this and thinking how funny it was, and knowing that it was built on the Doom engine and everything. And I haven't had a chance to play through enough of this to know if some of the secrets are there. There used to be a secret room that had photos of all of the developers. Apparently one of them was in high school and would come work on it. And this game has a following. It's a cult classic. So, go off, buy it. It's not going to set you back much. I mean, 18 cents. Now, game file size, though, is 2.5 gigs. But you might expect that with the updated graphics. It is rated teen. This is another one of those Cubic games. Those guys pump out some truly quality stuff. So, yeah, go on ahead. Pick up Chex Quest. And we'll end on a singular dad joke of inappropriate nature, because I just appear to have nothing but blue humor coursing through my veins right now. What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe through that small thing? That said, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
So, here's a video and a subscribe link. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, all that goodness. Thank you.